And the Islanders beat the Florida Panthers in the qualifying round. They beat the Washington Capitals in the first round. They beat the Philadelphia Flyers in the second round. Butch, they didn't take long to find out they need another level to compete here in the conference final.
Well, yeah, they really do. I mean, this might be the best team left in the entire National Hockey League. But let me just talk about leveling the playing field here just for a second, Brendan. You know, the Islanders just come through a 7-game emotional series. They get basically no break, and they have to play the Tampa Bay team, who has been having 6 or 7 days off. I mean, you want to at least create an opportunity for both teams to compete. Clearly, the Islanders had no chance tonight. They had no legs. They had no emotion, and they certainly mentally weren't ready to play the game tonight. And I don't care what anybody says. What was the big deal about resting one more day? What, are you going to delay the season one extra day just to make it a good game? I think it was just a totally unfair playing field for two very good hockey teams.
If this were the regular season, Islanders would have left for Edmonton on Saturday. Instead, they played on Saturday, left on Sunday, had to play on Monday. But in this game, again, it started early for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Mistakes led to the first goal for Braden Point. And as John Forson likes to say, the Lightning were off and running.
Yeah, they really got the kind of start they wanted to. And Braden Point is a tremendous hockey player. Ends up, I think, with 5 points tonight, Brendan. So great turn of speed. He gets Ryan Pollock turned all the way around. This is a one-on-one place, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, great move by Braden Point, but the Islander defenseman certainly didn't have his legs. He doesn't get beat one-on-one all that often. Just a tremendous move to get past Thomas Greiss, and Braden Point gives his team an early start. But the Islanders come back, and we talked about, you know, the power play was going to be an important area, and Jordan Eberle finally gets on the score sheet, and that bodes well for the Islanders as this series goes on. He just hangs right in there and able to go 5-hole. So it looked like the Islanders were going to be in a reasonably good position. But again, that man, Victor Hedman, terrific hockey player. And again, this is the power play for the Lightning. They moved it around. Screen shot on Thomas Greiss. No chance to pick it up. You can just see right in front of the net is Killorn. And so Thomas Greiss doesn't even get a chance to recognize what's going on. And then another similar play here by the Tampa team as they able to control the boards, which they did all night. And Ryan McDonough comes out. And again, Thomas Greiss is screened again by Tampa. So as good as Tampa was, again, Islanders very lax and not really into the game, because you can see Ryan Pollock doesn't get clear out the front of the net, and Thomas Greiss is out as fast as you can say, Dixie.
That was the end of the night for Thomas Greiss after the shutout in Game 7. You see the goal scorers, or at least 3 out of the 4 goal scorers in that first period. Victor Hedman continues his hot streak, a defenseman with the 6-game point streak. And Jordan Eberle, his first goal since Game 1 against the Washington Capitals. At least some positive to come out of that start for the Islanders.
Well, yes, and there was a lot of things that the Islanders did well, particularly early in the hockey game. They had some scoring opportunities. They had some power plays. They couldn't get it going. And when they needed to score to keep their minds on the game, Brendan, kind of find maybe some more energy, they just couldn't do it.
Islanders were looking, again, to get back into the hockey game when the second period started. You thought one goal may have turned it. They had some chances on the power play. Instead, Yanni Gourde made it 4-1, and then right after that, it was Braden Point with another one.
Well, the Lightning just kept coming, Brendan. I mean, they were, as we talked about, just clearly the better team. They had more legs. They were crisper. They were playing with a lot more urgency to the game, and this is just a great move. But again, watch the front of the net. The Islanders, Nick Leddy gets out-muscled and around the net. I'm not sure that one slipped by. Nothing really went well for the Islanders, because there was a lot of bad luck here and there, and they did stop the play, and Toronto reviewed that particular scenario. And then Braden Point, who's really having himself some kind of playoff series. Right now, he's the leading contender if they were to go on and do well in the Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, he picks that out of midair. He slides in behind, so he can do no wrong right now. In fact, he's just doing a whole lot right.
5-point night for Braden Point, one of 2 5-point nights as well. Nikita Kucherov, his line mate, also had 5 points, a goal, and 4 assists. But now 7 straight games with a point for Braden Point as he lives up to his name. 8 goals, 15 assists in 14 playoff games. You talk about a potential Conn Smythe guy if it winds up being the Lightning getting that far.
Guys, I know it was frustrating. You talked about some potential opportunities for the Islanders, especially early on, Butch, but this really could have been a different game if Brock Nelson had scored that goal early in the first period.
Well, absolutely right. I mean, certainly the Islanders needed something to kind of jumpstart them a little bit, And if you jump ahead of him finally after being down 1-0, this is a shorthanded attempt for Brock Nelson going all alone on the breakaway, misses the net. Yes, the puck is rolling, but when you're hot, and you score these goals. Brock Nelson doesn't do that. So we take another look, and there's a penalty again on Brock Nelson. So he had plenty. He had 2 or 3 really good opportunities. This is all fairly early in the game yet, when the score was still reasonable. So the Islanders, I think, would have been able to find some legs. I talk about it all the time, Brendan. It's amazing. All of a sudden, your legs are dead, but you score a goal, and then good things start to happen for you. So Brock Nelson, a pretty good game, but certainly. And the rest of the team, and including himself, just not enough.
Only hit the net twice, and we showed you that shorthanded breakaway. That was in the first period with the score tied at 1. He didn't score, and it wound up being a Tampa Bay power play goal just a couple of seconds after that. So an early turning point in a game that certainly went south for the rest of the way after that.